Developer Student Clubs are university-based communities where students learn about Google technology and use their skills to solve local problems. There are over 700 clubs all over the world. From North America to Europe, Africa, and across Asia, we encourage more students to join or start a Developer Student Club at their university.
Some students have overcome personal barriers with the help of their DSC community on their journey to become developers.
Cara berbuat aplikasi untuk berjasa.
These clubs help student developers learn through hands-on workshops. They then identify challenges faced by local businesses, NGOs, and sometimes even their own universities and build real solutions for real problems.
The workshops that we had was Firebase, Actions on Google, and we're about to do ML. It's an amazing experience to learn about the impact that the technologies that can provide in our local communities.
DSC is a family, and it's not just about the programming, it's about the learning of teamwork and leadership.
A lot of villages face the problem of water, farming, floods. Maybe we can develop applications to solve this problem. Might be very ambitious for us as students to say that, but nothing is impossible. We can do it.
Developer Student Clubs around the world have already impacted so many students in their universities and people in their community. The future is bright for the next generation of students. Google Developer Student Clubs train hundreds of thousands of university student developers globally while having fun getting to know other students at their school. Google selects students with strong leadership skills from across the globe once a year to start a club on their campus. These leads believe knowledge is power and that technology can do extraordinary things for the world. They take on the responsibility to help students learn and empower each other to solve real problems around them. Students can participate in the annual Solution Challenge by Google developers to solve for one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Join us in building a global community for students in technology.
Saya dilahirkan di Bojonegoro. Ibu saya mendidik saya boleh bermain, tapi bermainnya itu nggak boleh jauh-jauh. Terus saya melihat kakak saya kebanjiran, yang paling parah itu tahun 2007, di mana rumahnya itu sangat tenggelam, banyak korban jiwa yang ditimbulkan, dan kakak saya itu kehilangan.
Kemarin ya lumayan, kemarin. Ya.
Kalau airnya semakin tinggi kan, nggak bisa lalu lintas kendaraan kan nggak bisa lewat, kita biasanya pakai perahu. Palingnya kalau udah agak parah lagi kita ngungsi.
Warga juga pasti resah, kalau enggak sebelumnya belum diberitahu kan resah. Kalau sudah diberitahu kan nanti ada persiapan.
Saya ketika kuliah di PEN sini, saya pertama kali tahu DSC itu dari dana. Seharusnya kita bisa menghindari hal buruk terjadi ketika kita mengetahui apa yang akan terjadi. Dana membantu saya sekali dalam hal tersebut bersama tim untuk membuat aplikasi L-Float.
Alatnya itu bersifat kayak misal di sini bakalan ada banjir, dari pemerintah bakalan langsung, tidak berdasarkan yang sebelumnya berdasarkan data kami, itu berdasarkan dari WhatsApp. Nanti setelah itu penduduk bisa ke posko terdekat. Di sini ada lokasi-lokasi poskonya. Terus kita bisa kayak ngeset arahnya belok kiri maupun belok kanan itu ada. Karena kita memanfaatkan teknologi arahan juga dari Google. Oke, sudah selesai?
Oke, selesai.
Oke.
Kemudian kita mencoba ke sana, kita menunjukkan ke warga Bojonegoro.
Kalau sekarang kalau ada aplikasi ini kan bisa langsung masuk ke HP-nya masing-masing. Jadi semua warga langsung otomatis langsung tahu.
Di sini kita milih Balai Desa
Mulia Agung,
Petunjuk
ya.
Arah.
Ya.
Di sini kita bisa lihat di posko ini ada berapa banyak orang.
Membantu banget berarti ya, sangat amat membantu.
Iya. Ini rencana emang akan kami rilis ke Bojonegoro.
Oh gitu ya.
This is the power of DSC students all over the world. We can learn and teaching together and also to solve local problems.
Dengan adanya aplikasi Elfood ini, saya merasa sangat senang sekali saya bisa membantu warga masyarakat Bojonegoro, terutama untuk kakak saya.
So hello guys, I'm Neil Christian Riega, your current GDSC PLM lead for this academic year 2021. So we will be starting our event for the next 2 minutes. So ngayon is comment lang kayo kung ano niya, yung ina-expect nyo or something na. So hintay lang tayo ng mga viewers pa before we start the event. So while waiting we can go to slido.com and answer some questions shared in the screen. Again, you can scan the QR code to go to or just go to slido.com and just type GDSC PLM to answer the survey. Thank you. we will start the talk for at exactly 3:05 p.m. So just chill there and comment lang kayo, and also answer our slide of poll, where you can join at slido.com and type GDSC PLM, or just scan the QR code. Thank you and have a good day ahead. Hello guys, it's me again. No? So, and again, sa mga kakapasok lang and kakanood lang nung live natin, I'm Neil Christian Riego, the GDSC Google Developer Students Club lead for Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. And we are currently showing you the Slido link. If ever na hindi pa kayo napagsagot or something, you can scan the QR code or just go to the slido.com and type GDSC PLM. So while we are waiting for sa mga magta-type and something, no? So I would like to share then who is with us today. No? So we will start the event now with this. So who is with us today? Currently, the registered participant is about 125 students. No? So 76% from them came from College of Engineering and Technology from PLM. 8% comes from College of Education and PLM Business School in the PLM. And next is College of Science, 7% of them. And then lastly, we have also other university students, 10% of our registered participants comes galing sa kanila, So ayun, hindi lang tayo pang PLM, nakikita natin, pang lahatan tayo, we are accompanied by different schools, shout out kanila Darla from FPU Alabang, Lee Fernandez from FPU Tech, and other leads from different leads na nanonood sa atin and other schools. So in our slide of all, currently same siya, same na statistics tayo. So we are accompanied by 71% of students coming from College of Engineering and Technology. Also 10% from other university and campuses. I assume this is the other Google Developer Student Clubs leads in the Philippines. Then next is College of Science with 9%, PLM Business School with 5%, and ayun, nagkaroon tayo ng viewers from College of Physical Therapy, 3%, College of Education, 2%, and the other colleges, I think, hindi pa nag-i-spread yung word, So if ever, guys, share the event link and the live from YouTube and Facebook, And you can watch us simultaneously in YouTube and Facebook. We are multi-streaming it to both platforms. So ayun, without further ado, I would like to go to the next question para malaman ko lang if meron ba kayong idea with the Google Developer Student Clubs. So, again, you can go to slido.com, then type GDSC PLM, and siguro type nyo lang kung ano yung nagka-come to your mind when you hear the word GDSC or Google Developer Student Clubs. Anything, no, any word. It can be positive, negative, or something, or neutral. You can comment it down. So I guess, do we have problem with pause? Ayan. Yeah. Go lang. You can type the first word that comes in your mind, no, or ano yung una nyo naisip when we talk about GDSC, no? Kasi ang weird, siguro unang yung maisip dyan is Google, no? Search engine or something, or siguro technology, no? But we will know if those impression ba is tama, or merong pang mas deeper meaning or description ng GDSC. So currently yun kakasabi ko lang na we have Google as the first word na lumalabas talaga, no. So syempre when you hear GDSC nandun na sa name Google no. So alam natin from Google, no. And yeah, right, we are under the Google community, or what we call Google Developers Community, no. And ayun. So next is community. Yeah, we are group of student developers na nagbi-build ng community sa PLM and other PLM, other Philippines chapter din. Tapos ayun, ano pa ba? Programming, yeah. We do some workshops, webinar about programming, but we will tackle it later on. So ayan. Next is coding club. Pampaganda ng resume. Yeah, actually, though I have comment on this, no, GDSC lead, Google Developer Student Clubs is hindi lang siya pampaganda ng resume, no, pero siguro, pagsama sa isang community na nag-help gumawa ng mga sustainable solutions, no. So, mas gaganda yung resume mo kung legit or or natural yung intentions mo, no. So ayan. Next is Flutter. Yeah, Flutter number 1 by Joshua Bumanlag. Coding, learning, community. Awesome tech people. Yeah, thank you for that, na. Software, yeah, connection, developers partnership, put theory into practice, no. Oh, so feeling ko merong may alam talaga doon sa main tagline ni Google Developer Student Clubs, no. Putting theory into practice talaga, no, or bridging students theory to practice, no. So ayun, no, so more on that mamaya pa, no. So last poll ko for this session is how engaged you are in solving community problems. So again, scan the QR code or just stay in the website. You'll see the folder. So, ayun, no? So, yeah. So, how engaged you are in solving community problems, no? So, we are seeing some, some landslide here. So, maraming nagsasagot ng 10. Oh, pumapantay na siya with the 8, na. So, hintay pa tayo for about 2 minutes, I think, para makita natin ang pulso talaga ng mga tao, na. So, ayun, bumababa na siya to 8, no, or nagiging na siya, no, mas marami ang ang rating nila sa sarili nila as 8 for their in engaging solving community problems, no. So ayun, we have also responses from 1, 3 and 4, no. We can see diverse engagement, no. Yeah, let's just wait for more. Ayun, no. So why I ask you this question, how engaged you are in solving community problems? Because here in GDSC, our main goal is to solve community problems, no, through technologies, no. So mamaya matatakal ko pa siya later on sa aking talk, pero yeah, I'm just curious about how engaged are you. So this engagement is pwedeng pwede siyang hindi lang through creating solutions, pwede rin siyang through putting your advocacies into action, no? Pwede rin yun. Or just saying your advocacies, engagement pa rin yun, no? So, yeah, paabutin na lang natin siguro ng 50. Then we will proceed with the proper talk. Six. Yeah. So, ayan, nakaabot na ng 50. Yeah. So, our final, final, what we call this? Mode, I think. Yeah, mode. Yung, the mode for this is 8, no? Yung pinaka-highest, highest, ay rating na may pinaka-highest na respondents, no? Responses. So, we can see na, many of us is engaged in, solving community problems since we are in pandemic now. We badly need to participate in this in this scenario kasi we are all affected with it, no. So many of us create solutions and syempre participates in creating solutions talaga. So thank you for that, no. Ayun. So for the next slide, no, again, I'm Neil Christian Riego, your GDSC PLM lead, and as well and I'm also your Chief Executive Officer, no. So for our first session, getting to know the community, no, I will be talking about what is Google Developer Student Clubs and yung relation kanina dun sa polls ko, no. And ayan, I'll be starting it right now. So for you to better know what's GDSC PLM, let's just watch a short video.
Google Developer Student Clubs train hundreds of thousands of university student developers globally while having fun getting to know other students at their school. Google selects students with strong leadership skills from across the globe once a year to start a club on their campus. These leads believe knowledge is power and that technology can do extraordinary things for the world. They take on the responsibility to help students learn and empower each other to solve real problems around them. Students can participate in the annual Solution Challenge by Google developers to solve for one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Join us in building a global community for students in technology.
So yeah. So I hope you you listen carefully with the video and siguro give sa mag-comment kayo ng thumbs up if ever na nagiging clear na what is Google Developer Student Clubs, or thumbs down if hindi pa rin kayo sigurado what's our goal, no. So with that video I assume it helps you to understand us, no. Pero syempre I'll be guiding you to dig deeper on this matter. So may I see? Yeah, I'm just looking about the comments. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I see some thumbs up. So yeah, kahit naka-thumbs up na kayo, no, I'll describe more about GDSC, no. So without further ado, so what is Google Developer Student Clubs? Google Developer Student Clubs is a university-based community groups for students interested in Google Developer technologies. Students grow their knowledge in a peer-to-peer learning environment and build solutions that solve local problems. Now, as I said earlier, main goal ni Google Developer Student Clubs is hindi siya to promote Google. I mean, yeah, it's a part of of Google Developer Student Clubs, no, to promote Google Developer technologies, no. Pero ang core namin, ang core mission namin is to help students to grow their knowledge into a peer-to-peer learning environment, no. What do you mean by this? No? We will be mentoring you in creating if you have solutions, no, and you don't have enough knowledge, no, we can mentor you or we can help you to achieve that knowledge, no, or lack of experience here in GDSC, no. So hindi kami lang naghahanap ng tech person, no. GDSC is open to all of the university students. Kahit hindi ka tech, kahit sabihin mong sa medicine ka or accounting, business, or anything else, no, or sciences, no, we will accommodate you, no. So this is open for all, and we will not discriminate if wala ka talagang knowledge, no, but we will help you as a team, no. So that's more on that is what can we provide you, no. We can provide the students with an opportunity to grow their knowledge on developer technologies and more through peer-to-peer workshops, as I said earlier, then gain relevant industry experience by solving problems for local organizations with technology-based solutions. And lastly, showcase their prototypes and solutions to their local community and industry leaders. No? So, as I said earlier, we will help you to gain knowledge in these technologies. No? Kahit sabihin mong wala ka talagang alam, and as long as na passionate ka to create solutions, no, using technologies, wag kang matatakot to join us. Kasi nagsisimula talaga ang isang solution hindi sa technology, no. Nagsisimula ang solution sa tao. So, if yung tao na yon is hindi naman passionate, parang nagsimula lang siya, ningas ko gun, no. We can help we can help them, no, pero syempre ang magpo-push through talaga to achieve that certain solution is the proponent, no, itself. So ayun, we encourage you to step forward and join us in creating a sustainable environment. And yan. Ayun, no, again, relevant industry experience, no. Going back sa kaninang may nagsabi pampaganda ng resume. Actually true, because hindi lang dahil pwede mong ilagay yung title na GDSC PLM member, no, or GDSC in general na member ka, no, but you can gain industry experience by just joining us, no. We will guide you kung ano ba ang nangyayari sa industry, no, or paano ka makakuha ng mga internship, paano ka makakuha ng job in technology, no, kahit wala kang kahit hindi ka nagme-major dito, no. All when it comes to technology, all of the courses is accepted, no, as long as na willing ka to learn using technologies and to solve problems using technologies. And lastly, showcase their prototypes and solutions, no. Mamaya is madidiscuss ko pa ito, no, pero for a brief or siguro glimpse for this, there's a culminating event in Google Developer Student Clubs called Solution Challenge, no. And from that, kanina ko recurring idea na siya, no, na we are solving problems of from communities, or we solve problems ng different communities, no. And hindi lang tayo magso-solve, we will put into action, no. Hindi lang tayo through papers, no, through applications din tayo. Kaya ayun, mamaya makikita nyo ano nga ba ang Solution Challenge and bakit ito ang culminating event ni Google Developer Student Clubs. So next is, actually kanina meron din dun sa poll na nagsabi, bridges the gap between theory and practice. Now, actually, this is the main tagline of GDSC, no. We bridges the gap between theory and practice for student developers, no. What's the idea between this, no? If ever lahat tayo is in school-based, no, or academic-based scenario, we are taught or tinuturuan tayo ng mga theories, no, na applicable siya in industry, no. Kunyari, for example, in my part, no, in computer science, we are taught some theories how machine works or how program works, no, and then we apply it into real life situations, no. Pero kadalasan kasi hindi kadalasan, no, pero may mga instances na yung theory hindi na na-apply, and lalo na ngayong pandemic, sobrang hirap, no. Sobrang hirap talaga niyang i-apply. And here in GDSC, we will help you to apply that theories into practice, no, and real life application. So, ayun, yun yung idea namin doon, no? Kasi, if ever na puro theories lang tayo, hindi siya sufficient enough to, for your job and also in solving community problems, no? Talagang need natin siyang gawing practice, no? Or i-apply in our life, no? So, next is, who can join Google Developer Student Clubs? As I said earlier, this is a open to university-wide organization and open to all courses, no, undergraduate courses and as well graduate courses, no. So, students from all undergraduate or graduate programs with an interest in growing as a developer are welcome, no. So, for a background, no, hindi yung mga members ng GDSC as of now is talagang tech-related courses, no. Pero we aim and we envisions na someday or or this year we can spread the word na hindi lang kami pang tech pero we accommodate all of the courses, no, kasi tech is everywhere. You can't deny that, no. Even na nasa accounting kayo, you will be using tech for analysis, for like Excel, no. So technology siya, or kahit sa medicine fields, no. You will be using tech also to create models and such, no. So kahit sa sciences, no, we are using also programming, coding for visualization, no. So everyone is connected to tech, no. So kaya wala kaming dinidiscriminate or wala kaming hindi tatanggapin once na nag-open na yung membership ng Google Developer Student Clubs PLM. So, being a part of GDSC, no, so what's next, no? So, if you are a part of GDSC PLM, actually hindi lang ikaw part ng chapter na ito, pero you are part of a global community. As of now, as of 2021, August 2021, there is 1,500 GDSC leads in 100 plus countries and 1 million developers reached, no. So that's equivalent to 1,500 GDSC chapters, no. And once you are a member, you can gain an access to this to this new big community, no. Though siguro as of now hindi pa tayo ganun magkakaroon ng collaborations with other chapters in other countries, but here in the Philippines I will assure you that you can connect through different chapters if you join GDSC PLM, no. Then next is after joining the GDSC PLM is you must know the goal, no. Our goal is to create impact students and empower them to impact their communities through technology. So from here, recurring talaga siya na we are not just an organization or we are not just parang sasalihan nyo para matuto, pero we envision na sa dulo na ito is lahat tayo ay may magagawang impact. So kahit hindi yan solution, no, pero taking up the challenge to create to think a solution is an impact na also, no. Ayun, so yun yung yun yung sanang alalahanin nyo na in GDSC PLM you're not just a member but you're also a influencer, role model, and most importantly you will create an impact after this year, no. So next is the most awaited, no, or yung kanina ko pa sinasabi, solution challenge, no. So solution challenge is an annual contest that invites students from GDSC communities to develop solutions for local community problems using one or more Google products or platforms. Students form a group and build a solution together. They learn by building real solutions. And lastly, yung kaninang we are anchored into the UN SDG 17 development 17 goals, no, or the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, no. So if ever na gusto niyo pang malaman, pero TLDR, the UN 17 SDG goals is all about ano siya no, from the millennial goals or millennium goals no, na kung saan binago siya into 17, which tackles different sectors in the community such as health, climate change, fitness, disabilities, and many more no. So you can check it out through by just searching United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And for you to have a glimpse of what happened this year's Solution Challenge 2021, let's watch one of the winners, iRise from University of the Philippines, Visayas.
The next team from Project Island Response and Intervention for Systematic Evacuation, or iRise, a disaster risk management system that aims to bridge the information gap between local government units, disaster risk management offices, and the island communities of Tubigon, Bohol. iRise consists of a web app and a mobile app built with Flutter, Cloud Function, Cloud Firestore, and Firebase. Let's welcome the creators Gian, Jorian, Patricia, and Rex from the University of the Philippines.
Said by Aling Maria, a local vendor from Ubay Island, in an interview conducted by a team of student developers from the University of the Philippines. She is one of many residents of the island communities in Bohol who experience severe coastal flooding, but resist fully relocating due to fear of losing identity, social capital, and livelihood. Therefore, we introduce Project iRise, a digital disaster risk reduction management platform, aiming to contribute to the UN SDGs 11 and 13. And powered by Google Technologies, iRise banners 4 core functionalities. And these functions are carried by 3 technical components of the system: our fabricated tide gauge, web application, and mobile application. Before high tides or extreme weather conditions, on the web app browser, the system automatically warns the local authorities and allows them to disseminate advisories simultaneously. The web application also features a climate change education curriculum to convince future generations to relocate. On the other hand, during extreme conditions, through the mobile app, the residents can also send rescue request notifications, and the authorities can also trigger evacuation instructions with one button. Instant information cascading, quality and accurate information, and unlimited reach. These are the core target impacts of iRise to the island communities, as it carries on the vision of a resilient Philippines, where all Filipinos are inclusive of growth and are able to adapt to the adverse effects of climate change. This is Project iRise, and we rise to the challenge.
Yeah, that's iRise is developed by student developers from University of the Philippines, Visayas, wherein they targeted, wherein they solved a community problem about climate, about sa pagtaas ng tubig sa mga coastal area no, through their web app and mobile app, kung saan nagsesend ng automatic alert sa mga tao, kung saan para mabigyan sila ng alert if ever na magkakaroon ng baha and something. So watching, actually I'm inspired with this no, personally, kasi nga dahil marami tayong problem here in the Philippines, pero if hindi natin siya, parang if palagi lang natin siya nakikita no, and hindi naman tayo mag-take action no, or kahit sabihin mong kasi mahirap gumawa ng solution no, pero just by saying the fact na may problem tayo, you're creating a chain reaction na no, kasi minsan may mga tao na bulag sa problema, pero once na sinabi mo yung problema, may malilinawagan sa problema na iyon. So yeah, with that, for my final slide, again, look for problems to solve no. This is our main goal. not just hindi lang sa personal goal ko, no, pero the GDSC goal is to create a solution to the problems, no. So again, starting from now, sana makahanap ka, I mean, yeah, parang weird na makahanap tayo ng problema. Sana nga mas konti yung problema na susolusyonan natin, no. Pero as of now, marami tayong problema, no. Kaya habang marami pa yung problema na yon, sana magkaroon tayo ng initiative to create kahit small scale solution. Then malay mo yung small scale solution na yon is through the year is mapalaki mo with the help of GDSC. So again, this is just the start of fun. Actually, to be honest, I'm the potato in this photo or DIF. Yeah. Before a brief background of myself, no. Before joining GDSC, if ever na naririnig yung aso, sorry. Pero yeah, before joining the GDSC PLM, I'm just a potato looking for opportunities. I'm just a potato looking at other success, no. But Kuya Miguel inspired me, and the DSC PLM shaped me into taking up this challenge, no, to lead a community. And now, yeah, patatas pa rin ako sa camera, no. Pero hindi na ito yung patatas na nanonood na lang. Pero ako na yung patatas na isa sa nagli-lead na rin, no. So, might as well, dito rin magsisimula yung fun niya, no. Masaya siya, masaya talaga mag-lead as long as na natural siya sa inyo, or hindi kayo tutol doon, no. Kasi once na nag-lead kayo, tapos nagli-lead lang kayo dahil requirement siya, might as well try to pag-isipan mo na nagli-lead ka nga ba, or nagli-lead ka or title lang iyan, no. So sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi ito pampaganda ng resume, but this is a position kung saan makakahanap ka ng right person and right community to move forward your mga visions, no. So again, I'm Neil Christian Riego, your GDSC PLM lead, and thank you for listening. What is Google Developer Student Club? So for the next session, I would like to call Marjan Tan, our GDSC PLM Chief Creatives Officer, for the icebreaker.
Hi everyone. Ayan, to check if you're still connected with us, you can send a thumbs up emoji through the chat box. So I hope everyone have a clear understanding of what is GDSC PLM. Just like what our GDSC PLM lead said, our goal is to create an impact. So I hope to see you everyone here at GDSC PLM, and let's create an impact together. So by the way, my name is Marjan Tan. I am the Chief Creative Officer of GDSC PLM. So before we go any further, let's have an icebreaker. So our icebreaker for today is a trivia time. So you can join our icebreaker through the link www.kahoot.it or with the Kahoot app, and use the game pin 1061422. All right, so we're just waiting for players. So let's test your knowledge about some interesting and funny facts about Google. All right, so for now we have one player named Pau. We have Ken, Amir, Mig, Kai, Kay. All right. We also have Patatas. Together with us, Batman. All right. Let's just wait for a minute so that everyone can enter the Kahoot. Oy, may bastos. Bawal yan, Lods. Okay. We have Josh, heart flutter. Yes, flutter for the win. If there's a Flutter user here, you can chat in the chat box and say Flutter. All right, we have 34 participants. All right, there are still people that are joining, so we'll just wait for another minute. All right. Ryujin, join the game. Mga Itzy fan dyan. Okay, there are still people joining, okay? As of now, we have 48 participants and still counting. Okay, all right. Again, you can join through the link www.kahoot.it or with the Kahoot application. With the you can use the game pin 1061422. All right. So there are still people joining. Let's just wait for a minute. Are you guys familiar with some trivia or facts about Google? So let's see. All right. So as of now, we have 54 participants. Yan. Wala na bang sasali? Go guys, sali na kayo. There are 60 people watching on our YouTube live and 38 people watching on our FB live. So if there's still people that wants to join, so hurry up and join through the Kahoot by using the game pin 1061422. So we will start for a minute, okay? Okay, so who's our player for today? We have Cheese. So, Dion entered the game. Mga twice fan dyan. Also, meron ding anime, si Luffy. No, Itachi, meron din. Ayan, so if wala na, I hope naka-join na lahat. So, ayan, meron pang sumasali. So, let's wait for another 30 seconds. All right, we have 64 participants so far. Wala na ba guys? All right, so sa mga hindi nakasali, siguro, ayan, manood na lang kayo through our YouTube Live or FB Live. So we will start the game. Okay, it's Google Trivia. So, for our first question, who are the Google founder? Is it Larry Page and Sergey Brin, Mark Zuckerberg and Dustin Moskovitz, Bill Hewlett and Dave Packard, or Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak? Sorry for the pronunciation. All right, so it's Larry Page and Sergey Brin. 14 participants got the correct answer. How about the other people? We only have 14, 15, 16, 17 participants that answered the first question. So I hope that other participants can answer the next question. So just a funny, just a fact, a trivia again, like The current CEO of Google is Sundar Pichai. Ayan. So for our next question is, ayan. So we have our scoreboard here. In number 1, we have Jackie. Number 2, El Muri. And on the top 3, I can't read Korean. Ayan. So for our next question, so the Google was actually founded on September 4. Is it 2001, 2000, 1998, or 1991? What do you think, guys? Three, two, one. Yan. So the answer is 1998. The Google was founded on September 4, 1998. So 18 participants got the correct answer. So let's see the scoreboard. So Jackie is still on the number 1. Now we have Max on the 2nd place and Ken on the 3rd place. So let's move to the next question. What was Google's original name? Is it Backrub, Boneyard, Infomart, or Stingray? What do you think? We still have 5 seconds to go. All right, so the answer is Backrub. Only 8 people got the correct answer. Most of you answered Stingray. Bakit kaya? So, let's see our scoreboard. Still on the number 1 is Jackie and number 2 is Max. Now we have on the number 3 is King. So, now let's move on to the 4th question. Google is derived from the word okay. Is it Google, Google, Googly, or Googly? I don't know. What do you think, guys? All right, so most of you got the correct answer. It is Google. So the term Google itself is a creative spelling of Google, which is a number equal to that 10 to the 10th power. Ayan, so Google is 10 to the 10th power. So let's see our scoreboard. All right, so now our on the number 1 is King with 2,119 points. And on the 2nd place, we have Patatas followed by Jonelski. So moving on, for our 5th question, who designed the Google logo? Google logo is a famous Google, as we all know. So is it Bet Bedar, Ruth Bedar, Ruth Kedar, or Bet Kedar? These choices are really confusing. All right, so the answer is Ruth Kedar. So most of you got the correct answer. So let's see. All right. So in the number 1, we have Patatas followed by Boss Leiko. Yeah, so and followed by on the 3rd place followed by Waki. So moving on to the 6th question, Google's headquarters in Mountain View, California is called is it Google Ship, Google Plex, Google Block, or Google Headquarters? What do you think, guys? All right, so most of you got the correct answer. 12 participants answered Google Plex, and I see that 11 of you answered Google Headquarters. So Google Plex is just a combination of Google and the complex, which means that it is a complex of buildings. So let's see our scoreboard. Still on number 1, Patatas, followed by Andre. And On the third place is Wacky. So let's move right away to the seventh question. Google has a separate lab for secret projects. The lab is called Google Top. Is it Google Top Secret, Google Genesis, Google X, or Google Nexus? All right. So the answer is, oh my God, nawala yung internet. Ay, wait. I think we're having some technical difficulties here. Wait, let's check for a minute. Okay, delay. Delay pala. Sorry, guys. Delay pala yung broadcast natin. So, let's just continue our game and let's just have some fun. Okay. So, ayan. So, the Google has a secret lab called Google X. It is where the company cook up things like space elevator, robotics project, and the infamous self-driving cars. Ayan. So, siguro sana sa next question is meron ngang mga participants na makasali. Ayan. For our 8th question, Google makes profit of its Ayan. So, the correct answer is advertising. So, Google, most of the revenue of Google came from the AdSense or advertising. So, most of you got the correct answer. So, let's see our scoreboard. So, now we have on number 1, King, followed by Patatas and Boss Leiko. Now we're down on 2. So for our 9th question, Google processes blank searches each month. How many do you think, guys? Is it 1 trillion, 1 billion, 10 billion, or 100 billion? All right, so most of you got the correct answer. Google processes 100 billion searches per month. That was a lot. Okay. So, let's see. All right, we have some changes on our scoreboard. So, in number 1, we have Wacky. Number 2, followed by Max, and on our 3rd place is King. So, for our last question. So, what is most search word on Google? What do you think? These are common words. Wow. Is it Google, WhatsApp web, YouTube, or Facebook? What do you think, guys? All right. So, there are only 4 of you got the correct answer. It is YouTube. So, siguro maraming tao ang mahilig manood. So, lagi nilang sin-search yung YouTube. But, some of you answered Google, which is based on what I know, it is on the 2nd place, followed by YouTube. So, let's see who is the winner of our icebreaker. On the 3rd place, we have Max. 2nd place, Boss Leiko. And on the 1st place, we have Wacky. So, congratulations, everyone. I hope you have a great time with this icebreaker. So, calling.
Thank you for that insightful icebreaker, Marjan Tan. Um, Marami ako natutunan with that previous, no? And actually, a little fun fact din, no? YouTube started to be a social media platform, no? Which it focuses on posting videos, no? And as the time goes by, it became an entertainment platform that focuses on posting videos pa rin naman. Ayun, thank you, Marjan, for that. So, yeah, for our next part of the event, we will be talking about what is DSC PLM. So, yeah, before I pass it to the next speaker, I would like to introduce to you our tagline for this year: embracing diversity and transforming communities through technology. So, for the next academic year, or for this academic year, we expect our events that it will focus on diversity, inclusivity in diversity, and communities embracing technology. No? So I hope you will have fun in joining our events, and might as well hackathons and startups. So yeah, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the next speaker, Grace Ann Kahulogan, our Chief Operations Officer, and the speaker for What Does DSC PLM Do? We know you waited for this. Hello, Grace.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
So take it away, Grace.
Okay. Ayan, thank you, Neil. Again, hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed earlier's icebreaker. So I'm just gonna introduce myself. My name is Grace Ann Kahulugan. I'm an incoming third year computer science student in PLM, and I'm also the Chief Operating Officer of DSC PLM. So I think at this point you already have an idea about DSC PLM, but we're just gonna delve ourselves of who are we exactly and what exactly we do here. So yeah, next slide. So yeah, who are we? So basically, Developer Student Clubs PLM is an organization which focuses on using technology as a tool to, just like what Neil said earlier, solutions, transform communities, and probably make it as one wherein Haribons can connect. And it can be an avenue for Haribons to connect regardless of their backgrounds or majors. So, ayun nga, kahit anong course ka nanggaling, as long as you're passionate enough to involve yourself in technology, utilize it, or make something out of it, then you're free to join us. So next one is our vision. So we envision, we aim to establish a community of passionate individuals who wanted to use technology and share their innovative ideas and make something out of it as a tool to empower or uplift communities. So for our mission, on the other hand, we aspire to empower people, enlighten them, and nurture them about for them to create innovative, creative, and meaningful technological solutions for, of course, the community itself. Yeah, so what do we do here? So as I've said earlier, we delve ourselves into community and making solutions to the problems we're facing. So what do we do here? So we do talks wherein we can have panel discussions, invited speakers wherein they share their knowledge, their wisdom, and how it is really in the professional environment. The next one, we will also plan to do code labs wherein we will conduct study jams and workshops wherein you can really apply it and learn a lot about programming, coding, and such. And the third one, we also conduct webinars, especially in a current situation wherein we are in a virtual setup. So webinar is one thing to do for you to learn more. And last is tech solutions. So this is where you can really apply your skills for you to solve community problems and share your ideas on solving it. Yeah. So yeah, aside from joining events, you can also get the chance to get an access to Google developer tools and resources, such as if you're interested in cloud-related technologies, you can use Firebase and GCP. If you're all into mobile development, you can use Kotlin and Android for all-purpose development, Flutter. We also have TensorFlow, Map platforms, and Angular for web development. So yeah. So I hope that's enough for you to get to be excited and to be encouraged to join the DSC PLM. Yeah, so that will be all. Thank you. And again, I'm Grayson Calagan, the Chief Operating Officer of PLM. Yeah, I will give the floor back to you. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Grace. And yeah, here in DSC PLM, we have all of the things I discussed earlier in GDSC are also included in DSC PLM. And additional perks will be discussed later on. So I want for the next slide or for the next part, I would like the DSC PLM will not be possible if there is no team behind it. No? So I would like to present to you the DSC PLM core team in a creative way, wherein they will introduce themselves through videos. So yeah, let's watch this video. Wait for a minute.
to hit him with the snare and the bass square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom. I got that adrenaline in 'em, not knowing when I'm never gonna slow up in 'em. Ready to snap any momentum. In the bass square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom.
Ganun sa ako mag-isip. Look at Antipolo. How much is the land?
Like a postcard, word to mailman. And I know they're gonna hate, but I don't care. I barely can wait to hit him with the snare and the bass square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom. I got that adrenaline in 'em, not knowing when I'm never gonna slow up in 'em. Ready to snap any momentum. Thinking it's gonna hate, but I don't care. I barely can wait to hit him with the snare and the bass square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom. I got that adrenaline in 'em. Like a postcard, word to mailman. And I know they're gonna hate, but I don't care. I barely can wait to hit him with the snare and the bass square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom. I got that adrenaline in 'em, not knowing when I'm never gonna slow up in 'em. Ready to snap any momentum. Thinking it's I barely can wait to hit him with the snare and the bass square in the face. This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom. I got that adrenaline in 'em, not knowing.
My name, my age, my favorite color, my height, my sign, do I have a lover? What's my nationality? Here's some things that inspires me. My name, my age, my favorite color, my height, my sign, do I have a lover? What's my nationality? He's some things that inspires me.
It's a remix and I'm coming with that bow, bow, bow. Pretty bitch, I'm tryna hit her with that bow, bow, bow. Can't catch me slipping, I'ma up it when I bow, bow, bow. And bitches dance, I throw them bands and make them dance, nigga.
My shoulders cold, I've got to leave here before I go. I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. Then I see you.
Hi, I'm Juan Miguel A. Mendoza, the previous GDSC lead and president of GDSC PLM. Building a community within PLM is one of the proudest achievements that I could enlist for myself so far. And with this, I was able to gather and foster same-minded people who advocate social empowerment and transformation through technology. The best part of joining GDSC is being able to network with a lot of people. These people could range from students who's in the same career path as you, and also professionals and mentors working in the industry. Networking with these people not only helped me understand how I could get to the career that I like, but they also imparted me some lessons on how could I improve myself as a person and as a professional as well. At the same time, joining GDSE helped me hone my technical skills in development, specifically with regards to Google technologies such as Google Cloud Platform, Firebase, Android, and Flutter. Of course, aside from technical skills, I was also able to practice some of my soft skills such as networking and effective communication. Lastly, GDSC helped me see opportunities and areas on how could I make use of the skills that I've learned and apply it in solving local community problems. Being part of GDSC is both tiring, but I would say fulfilling. And I think being part of it will help you grow not only as a student but also as an innovator and a professional building great things in the future.
Yeah, that's wonderful. We've seen the creative video of my core team with their TikToks, and also one of the board of consultants and one of the outgoing executive officer in GDSC PLM who start, and the founder itself, Kuya Miguel Mendoza, and the past lead who is started all of these who started this chapter here in the PLM. So without Kuya Miguel or Kuya Miggy, siguro hindi tayo magkakasama dito. No? So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the current set of DSC PLM Executive Officer. So first is I'm Neil Christian Riego. Again, I'm Neil Christian Riego, your current GDSC lead here in PLM. I'm also the Chief Executive Officer, a co-founder, and the president and the current president of the GDSC PLM. And I'm also a third-year computer science student. I'm interested in data science and data analytics in regards of research and development field. So for the next executive board, I would like to call on again Grace Ann Kahulogan.
Yeah, so hi again, everyone. My name is again Grayson Kaalagan. I'm an incoming third year computer science student, and I'm also the Chief Operations Officer of DSC PLM. So yeah, I don't really have that like expertise or anything that I'm interested specifically, but as of now, I think I'm kind of interested in cybersecurity. Yeah, that will be all. I'm gonna call the next one.
So thank you for that, Grace. So for the next is Mer Jantan, our Chief Creatives Officer. Take it away, Mer.
Hello again, everyone. So, my name is Merjan Tan. I'm the current Chief Creatives Officer, and also last academic year, I'm the Chief Creative Officer. So, I'm third year computer science student. So, I'm interested in UX design and some web development using React, and somehow really interested in data science, like learning Python programming, and I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you for that, Marna. So for our next is our Chief Finance Officer, Dana Marilianes.
Hi, I'm Dana Lianes. I am the Chief Finance Officer of DSC PLM, and I'm also an incoming third year student in PLM, and that's it. I'm still in the potato phase, as Neil said earlier, so I can't really say anything about my interest. So thank you.
Yeah, no worries. As just I said na mag-i-start talaga tayo ng patatas, pero yung patatas na yan is hindi mo alam kung ano yung mangyayari dyan in this GDSC. So thank you for that, Dana. So for our next is Pauline Ivana. Yeah.
Hello, is it
Hello,
audible?
Pau. Yeah.
So I am Maria Pauline Ivana B. Amores, and I am the current Chief Community Development Officer, and I am an incoming third year computer science student. As of now, I'm interested in cybersecurity or in data science. So yun lang.
Yeah, thank you for that introduction of yourself, Pau. So our next and last executive board is Ken Javier. So take it away, Boss Ken.
Hello guys, I'm Ken Carlo Javier, a third year computer science student and the Chief Technology Officer of the GDSC PLM. And right now I'm pursuing web development, but I want to extend my learning to mobile app development and artificial intelligence. So that's it.
Yeah, thank you for that, Ken Carlo, and I hope you gain enough knowledge for your expertise. So yeah, for our next is of course an organization could not function if there is no faculty advisor. No, so our faculty advisor is Sir Antolin J. Alipio, a full-time faculty member of the Computer Science Department in Pamantasan, Lungsod, Maynila. He also teaches info management subjects and also some programming-related subjects here in Computer Science departments, most especially in our degree program BS Computer Science. Yeah. So again, I would like to call on all of my Chief Executive Officer to introduce their department members. So let's start from Ken Carlo Javier. Ken Carlo Javier will introduce technology department as we all see in the TikTok video.
So hello once again guys, I'm Ken Carlo Javier, the CTO of GDSC PLM. As the CTO, my goal is to use my knowledge about technological tools, concepts, and theories to make great impact in the society. And it can be done by solving real-life problems. But I cannot do this all by myself, of course. I need a team with the same goal and same mindset. So I'm going to present to you the technology department and its 5 committees with each of their respective leads. So first is the Web Development Committee that is led by Mr. Andre Villanueva, a second-year computer science student. It focuses on building websites and web applications needed or assigned to GDSC PLM. Next is the Mobile App Development Committee that is led by Mr. Joshua Bumanlag, also a second-year computer science student. It focuses on building mobile applications that is also needed or assigned to GDSC PLM. Then the Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Committee that is led by Mr. John Patrick Lauret, a second-year computer science student. It focuses on designing and developing AI or ML models and applications that could be integrated with various projects of the GDSC PLM or other committees. The next one is the Cloud Engineering Committee that is led by Mr. James Lawrence Cruz, a third-year computer engineering student. Their job is to maintain the organization's cloud infrastructures and handle the deployment of apps to the cloud so it is readily available to all target users. And last but not the least, the UI/UX committee that is led by Mr. Lambert de la Cruz, a second-year computer science student. They are responsible for the design and implementation of all the experiences a user has when interacting with a digital tool such as website, web app, or mobile application. So if you think you are interested in building applications or tools under these committees, well, let's join us here in the technology department. You don't have to be very good in any of these fields or tech stacks or any programming language. As long as you are passionate and committed to learn and work with us, then you are welcome. So we hope to see you in the technology department. So that's it. Back to you, Neil.
Yeah, thank you for that, Ken. So I would like to call on again Mertan to introduce his committee, Creatives Department.
Hi, hello again, guys. So, again, I'm Merjan Tan, the Chief Creative Officer. So, my committee is the Creative Department. So, as a Chief Creative Officer, I am responsible for advocating the organization's image, experience, and promise for maintaining the excellent and consistent quality of marketing collaterals and multimedia of the organization. Also, I'm responsible for developing marketing strategies and establishing the art direction of the organization. And also, of course, I am the one responsible for all the documentation, publication, creation, and organization of documents of GDSC PLM. So, with us, the creative department, we have Gabriel Villa, our graphic designer. He is responsible for the designing of our publication materials. Also training members in the creative pool. He is the one leading our volunteer or other graphic designers, and of course translating some marketing strategies into creative campaigns. Also, we have our social media manager, Angela Maris Chavez, which is in charge of managing all the social media channels of the organization and create responsible and impactful social media posts to promote and inform audience and the general public about the organization's events, campaigns, and announcement on different social media channels. So I hope some of you are interested in joining the creatives department in GDSC PLM. So moving on.
Yeah, thank you for that, Mer. And yeah, all of the publications you see in our page is created by Creatives Department. So without them, we will have a hard time or rough time in creating those unique and wonderful publications. No? So for the next, I will be discussing about the Board of Consultants. Board of Consultants is actually it's actually the student advisors for the organization. They shall be the second in command in planning, implementation, coordination, and evaluation of the activities of the organization. They shall monitor the performance of executive board of the organization. The board of consultants shall be composed of the outgoing executive board. So, as you can see, the three individuals under me is the past executive board. For the first one is Kuya Miguel Mendoza. As I said earlier, he is the one who founded the DSC PLM and also the consultant to CEO and CDO or the Chief Community Development Officer. So if ever we have a problem or hard time to decide for some actions, Kuya Miggy will help us in creating that actions. Next is Kuya Jericho Contreras, our outgoing Chief Technology Officer, and also the consultant for Chief Technology Officer and Chief Creatives Officer. He is assigned to oversee the projects and projects such as websites, the application developed here in GDSC PLM. And also, when there are mentorships and webinars and talks, he is also the one who will mentor you in these technologies. So lastly, Kuya Vince Isip, our outgoing Chief Operations Officer, and also the consultant for Chief Operations Officer and the Chief Finance Officer. He's assigned to help the Operations Department and Finance Department to maintain and organize the filing system and documents in order to have a proper safekeeping of the documents. And in case of some mishandling of data and other things, Kuya Vince will also handle that thing. So again, I present to you the board of consultants, and yeah, you can be a part of board of consultants if you take the challenge to be the next executive board for academic year 2022 to 2023. So for the next department, the operations department, that will be discussed by Grace and Kahulugan.
So yeah, I'm gonna explain or discuss the operations department. So basically, the operations department are in charge to legal documents, the organization's legal documents, organizational files, and anything related to it, mostly clerical work. So I'm gonna introduce you the people behind the operations department. The first one is Charisse Nicole Aberin, an incoming third year computer science student. She's our lead secretariat. She's basically in charge of like completed staff work, minutes of meeting, notice of meeting, and yeah, anything documents related. So the second one, we have Stephen Kent Malagday, our events lead. He supervised the events along with the project head, and he also is in charge with the flow of the programs and such. And lastly, we have lovely Nicole Constantino. She's our lead relations officer. So she's in charge in reaching out to any internal matters, and as well as connecting us with the communications department. That will be all. So if you're interested in joining the operations department, you feel free. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that, Grace. And also, operations department is also the backbone for all of the operations in the GDSC PLM. So if ever there is no operations department, we will not be connected to each other. So kudos to the operations department for your great work. So for the next is communications department, which is led by Pauline, our Chief Community Development Officer. So take it away, Pau.
So hello again, I am Pauline Amores, and our team is in charge of external relations. So as a Chief Community Development Officer, I am responsible for all matters related to social impact and community development. So under my team is Chrysaline Angelica Salazar, the current Community Relations Officer, which she is in charge of consistently communicating with the local community partners and disseminating all relevant information to the executive board, as well as manage all the external relations of the organization for a partnership or event. So if you're interested to join the team, you may contact me after the info session. Thank you.
So yeah, thank you for that, Pao. Actually, in for their department, no, I'm actually the past Chief Community Development Officer, and to be honest, communication is the key always in any type of relationship and also in any type of organization and communities. So kudos for the communications department. So for the last department, may I call on Dana Marie Lianes to introduce her community member. Thank you for that.
Hi, under the finance department is the auditor Eliza Morin Catura. She's also a third-year student in PLM and the president of PLM Computer Science Society. So basically, she's the one who audits the financial expenses of the organization. And as the name of our department suggests, we handle the financial aspects of the organization. We track what goes in and out of the organization's account, and we estimate and propose budget proposals for events and such. And that's basically it. That's what we do here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that, Dana Marie. And yeah, to be legally, to have a legal transaction and anything related to finances, we need a finance department to handle those sensitive data and transactions. So thank you for that, finance department. And again, this is our executive board. We will be the one who will aside from us, we have all of the core team members that will be leading all of the events. We will be we will be leading all of the events here in GDSC PLM. So yeah, maghintay na lang kayo and marami kaming nakahanda para sa inyo. So thank you for that. So we will move on to our next part of the event, which is before that, I would like to share this quote. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Actually, this is why I build this core team. No? This is not just your simple team or core team. Actually, lahat sila is may connection sa akin. No? Hindi lang basta rin-recruit ko sila, pero alam ko kasi kung paano sila mag-work. And siguro, if ever may mga nanonood na ibang leader or might as well the other GDSC PH leads out there, one advice to all of you is to create a successful community. You can't lead it by yourself, no? Hindi ka makagawa ng isang community ng sarili mo lang, pero gumawa ka muna ng isang team kung saan sobrang comfortable ka or comfortable ka to work with, and ituring mo silang pamilya. Work together and always check kung okay lang ba sila. Kasi at the end of the day, kahit sabihin mong officer sila, tao pa rin sila napapagod. So yeah, always check on their status and always treat them as human as possible na. So yeah, dahil dito, hindi mo lang maangat yung sarili mo, pero maangat mo yung buong community. And with that, sana marami kayong nakilala nyo kami and yung pamilya behind the GDSC PLM. So next is the most awaited part, no? And also to those who are interested to join our family, Maria Pauline Ivana Amores, our Chief Community Development Officer, will discuss the frequently asked questions and as well as how to join the GDSC PLM. So, wait. So, yeah, Pao, take it away. Thank you.
Hello. So, before we start, can I get a thumbs up sa comment section if nakikinig pa po kayo? So, let's start. Neil? So, is DSC PLM open for all students? To answer your question, yes, DSC PLM provides free for all membership provided that you are a bona fide undergraduate student of Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. So, yung organization namin is nagpo-focus sa technology, but we would like to emphasize na even those na may non-tech courses may apply as a member. So, I will be discussing this as well in the next slide. So, do I need a background in programming, development, or any tech-related skills to join in DSC PLM? Actually, no. We do not require you to have a certain skill level for you to apply as a member. So here in DSC PLM, you will gain the necessary technological skill set, and we will nourish your career all throughout the year by involving you in events and projects. So next question. As a member, what can I expect in the SCPLM? Yung organization namin is ina-assure kayo na we will not limit your participation in papers. So we will immerse you in a community that creates sustainable solutions using technology by encouraging you to participate in workshops, weekly programming challenge, mentorship, and other events prepared by our core team. Uh, and by the end of the year, you will be already called as a tech-ready student. So, what are the perks for joining our organization? So, you will have a full access to the Developer Student Clubs PLM Discord server. This server includes fun stuffs, integrated gaming community, event platform for study jams, and announcement for free tech course, important news, and latest tech-related events. So exclusive events for members such as uh, internal study jams, coding challenges, workshops, seminars, and giveaways. And the last, access to, but not limited to, resources such as DataCamp subscription, Google Developer Technologies, and courses from our partner institutions. So, the last, ito yung part na pinakinihintay nyo, and if you want to be a part of our organization, just scan the QR code or visit the link below, which will take you to the membership application form. So, few reminders lang bago nyo i-fill out yung registration form. Those na magre-register within the week after our info session, we will give an email invitation for the onboarding of members. So if you fail to register during the said time frame, huwag kayo mag-alala kasi magre-release kami ng registration link which is open for the whole duration of the semester, of the first semester. So ayun, please don't forget to fill out the necessary information needed for you to become an official member of the SCPLM. Thank you, and we look forward to having you as our member.
Thank you for that, Pao, in guiding them how to join our wonderful family. No, so we hope with this talk or this event, no, sana na-encourage namin kayo to join us, no, and hindi lang naman dahil para lumaki kami, pero syempre gusto namin tulungan kayo to achieve your goals and solutions for the community, no? So yeah, again, thank you for that, Pao. So for the last, I guess if hindi pa kayo hindi pa kayo convinced to join us or to be a part of the DSC PLM team, I would like to introduce the events and activities we plan for this academic year. So there are 4 big events that will come in the PLM through to GDSC chapters now. So for the first event, it is entitled as Ready, Set, Grow. Fasten your skill and get ready for takeoff. The main goal of this project is to gear up students toward their journey in the professional world through activities that would foster technology literacy, global competitiveness, and self-empowerment. So what's the idea behind this event? No, to be honest, without GDSC PLM, I will not be knowledgeable about my career or developing my career. No, so as a to pass it on to our members, we would like to kickstart our chapter with this nationwide event. No, yeah, tama kayo na narinig. Nationwide event po namin siya gagawin. So to all other universities na nanonood ngayon, yeah, you can join and let's develop our career together. No? So for the next event, yeah, Technovation, simplifying technology towards building communities of innovation. So this is a startup incubator that aims to bring innovation that centers in catering marginalized people. So yeah, if ever you watch some K-drama and yeah, startup, you get it, you guess it right. This will be all about creating a company on your own, no? Though this event will be closed, will be available only to PLM students, pero you can other universities can support you. Ayun, so dito naman is creating opportunities for yourself naman ang ating creating an opportunity for yourself and solving problems for marginalized people, no? So take note of that if ever na i-launch na namin ang project na ito. For the next is All for Tech, Tech for All, Empowering Tomorrow Through Technology and Diversity. So this will happen in April to celebrate the Diversity Month and Earth Day and this project aims to empower and showcase cultural diversity through technology with a series of webinars and a 3-day hackathon. So as we said earlier, we will be focusing on embracing diversity, or what we call, or in our general hashtags, inclusivity in diversity. So expect here in this event that we will tackle some talks about diversity or different cultures embracing technologies. No? So yeah, just watch out for this event since it will come around April, last week of April. So for the next event is Solution Challenge 2022. Kanina is na-discuss na namin ito. So it is an annual contest that invites students from GDSC communities to develop solutions for local community problems using one or more Google products or platforms. So as far as I know, you'll be using Google Developer Technologies to solve one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations. No? So as early as now, you can start looking for problems, and if ever na you see this problem as a big and you think that you can create a solution for this, try to build or try to ideate na rin yung mga solutions nyo, and malay nyo in here sa Solution Challenge, kayo na yung next na winner for the Solutions Challenge 2022. So for other events, no, we are not only bounded or limited to these 4 big events. No, also let's get the hype train rolling. Watch out for these events. No, Study Jams. Study Jams is all about a study circle wherein dito nyo mararanasan yung peer-to-peer learning, no, kung saan meron tayong mga mentor and pwede kayong magkaroon ng intimate na mga tanungan, or kahit hindi intimate, I mean, pwede kayong mapagtanong on the spot agad, hindi katulad sa mga webinar or something na kinikater lahat. Dito is talagang one-on-one, pwedeng one-on-one or a group study like such that. So for the next is Coding Challenge. Coding Challenge is a simple like a challenge lang talaga, or what do you call this, Stack Overleague type of event kung saan every month magpo-post kami ng mga challenges and you are allowed to join, no, in creating some solutions in that problems, no. Then next is Touching Yourself to New Heights. This is a what we call DIY education, no. This encompasses several methods and techniques in creating or educating people, no. Kunyari, if ever na hindi kayo makaka-attend ng webinar or something, here in Touching Yourself, we will be giving educational materials such as written materials, or it might pwede rin siyang maging podcast or something like that, no. So it is all about learning at your own pace, no. And next is Civilization 6 Tech and Future, no. So we will be discussing here about the future of technology, or if you are familiar with cryptocurrencies, blockchain, machine learning, deep learning, and other rising technologies that could revolutionize our future life. Next is Fireside Chat. How how it is to work in tech industry. This is a 1 to 2 day event wherein we will be inviting some tech mentors and tech experts to talk about their job, no. So you'll be able to grasp how to work in tech industry talaga. And second to the last is LGBTQIA+ in tech. So if ever you have heard women in tech, so for now since we are going to embrace diversity, we are celebrating it throughout all the genders, no. So LGBTQI+ in tech is an event that invites several speakers from different genders to show us how to show us their contribution in the technology field, no? And lastly, students guide to easing an internship. So siguro napapansin nyo yung progression ng mga events namin. If ever na napapansin nyo, it started from Ready, Set, Grow, wherein it is our team. We will be readying you with we will be readying you to grow as a professional or a young professional, no. So we will equip you with the right skill, then set your career or career profile or resume or something like that. And at the end, we will give you the opportunities to have internship, to have freelancing, to create your own startups, and everything that will lead you to a good success in the industry. So yeah, that's all for the events. And yeah, so that's all for our info session. If you got some questions, you can reach us out through dsc.haribon@gmail.com, and you can scan these QR codes for our social media links and wherein you can contact us. So yeah, I'll give you a few minutes to scan or to take it down, to take down notes for you to not for you to remember it. So yeah, I guess that's good. For the next is be updated with our events. Connect with us through Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So if ever you are watching right now in YouTube, just click the subscribe button for you to be updated with the future events and webinars and podcasts that we will be having soon. So in Twitter, we will be posting updates and some fun facts and in Instagram, we will be posting as well the publications posted in Facebook. So yeah, this is the part wherein we will be accommodating or answering your questions. And yeah, siguro sa mga shoutouts then dito na rin yung time na makapag-shoutout tayo. So you can go to may tanong agad. So yeah, you can go to slido.com GDSC PLM or just scan the QR code and ask some question. And also sa mga wala sa slido.com, we will be accommodating yung mga question niyo sa YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, I will be calling out my other executive boards to join me as well here in answering some questions. Yeah, so let's look on our page if there are some questions. Habang naghihintay tayo ng mga tanong, mag-ano muna. Yeah, may mga nagpapa-shoutout. Yeah, shoutout to Mariel Maza. Yeah, shoutout sa iyo sa YouTube. Yung sa tanong na ito, Carl Malaga, for membership application, I think, in the membership application, you can use, there are some instructions there, na you will put your PLM email as well, so yun yung sagot na you will use your own Gmail and your PLM email for us to contact you if there's some membership onboarding, so yeah. For the next, tingin muna ako sa sa mga comments. May mga nagsasabi kasi wala daw shoutout, so I will giving some shoutouts to, no? So, yeah, from MJ Negrito. So, go Mertan. So, I think you have some admirer here in Facebook, named MJ Negrito. So, ayan, to Amir Francisco. Ay, ayan, so, ikaw na lang bahala pag-usap sa kanya, no? So, from Amir Francisco, siya pala yung kala ko bata talaga. Yeah, in our publicity material, may, yung mukha ko doon talaga is bata since protected na lahat ng picture ko maliban sa pagkabata ko. So, yun yung nakuha ng creatives, no? So, walang need i-blame doon. And syempre, yeah, for cloud chasing. Char. So, next is, siguro, hanap lang tayo ng mga iba pa. So, I think wala na tingnan natin yung mga latest. Yeah, pa-shoutout daw kay Amir Francisco. Fresh, yeah, may comment si Angela Maris Chavez. Fresh naman po nung Dana, sabi niya. So, I think we can start now to answer some questions, no? So, ito yung first question. Will you be opening spots for core members who want to join the distinct department in GDSC PLM, no? So, from here, if ever na na-visit nyo na yung membership application or something, as of now, wala pang part doon kung saan pwede kayong pumili ng departments nyo, no? Pero, we will be having volunteers, volunteers form kung saan makakapili kayo kung saan nyo gusto mag-work na department, no? So, just wait for that announcement din. And also, it will be posted around next week, I guess. So, ayan. So, yeah, for this, I think ako na rin muna sasagot, no? Yeah, pwedeng, currently, we are accepting all other students, no? Even na, officer ka sa ibang CAD-org, no? So, as far as I know, here in PLM, we are not allowed to have two or more executive board positions, no? Pero if ever na junior officer or ambassadors, pwede ka namang sumali sa amin, no? So, yeah, hindi naman na kami kumukuha ng executive board. So, it's just a volunteer din, kaya pwede ka sumali. Yeah. So, Ken, I think this question is for you. Ano po yung mga benefits na makukuha sa Firebase? Kasi free na po siya, di ba?
I think that's the best question for Mertan because I'm not using Firebase. I'm using Node.js, Express, and MongoDB for the backend. So I think that question is best answered by Mertan.
Hello. Ayan. So, meron kasing Spark plan yung Firebase, which is yung mga free. Makikita nyo siya sa may website ng Firebase mismo. Like, pwede nyo siyang i-search sa Google mismo. Then, makikita nyo na doon yung mga benefits. So, commonly, like, during, yun nga, merong silang posting na free yan. Tapos may mga analytics na din, app distribution, app indexing. Then yung ibang benefits pa is pwede nyo pang makita through the website.
Oh. Yeah, I guess na-answer na siguro yung question na ito, no? And also, hindi lang siya literal na may makukuha kang resources na for Firebase, no? You will also get resources such as talks, lessons from Google, and code labs like that. So, magkakaroon kayo ng access nun once na naging member kayo ng GDSC. So, yeah. For the next is, siguro, I guess I will give this to Pau, if ever na you can answer this. Kapag nag-sign up ba, member na agad?
Kanina na-explain ko is after a week, mabibigyan kayo ng email invitation for our onboarding of members. So, kapag nag-sign up kayo ngayon, ipaprocess namin siya after a week. Thank you.
Okay. And yeah, so to add, i-add ko lang din na yung ano namin, membership namin is open for the whole duration of the first sem. So, no worries kahit hindi kayo magmadali, no? Pero, syempre, we will accommodate the first, yung mga members na magre-register for the first week to onboard them. And lahat lahat nung after nung first week na yon is onboard namin through to monthly basis, I think, para din magkaroon din kayo ng experience how to engage with other community members. Pero hindi lang doon yung limited doon yung engagement natin. We will also have study jams kung saan sabi nga natin peer-to-peer learning, no, kung saan hindi lang kayo yung mag-aaral, no. You can parang literal na nasa classroom tayo. You can ask other people through that sessions. Thank you for that question. Eto, how to join po, no? So ako na lang sasagot nito, no. Actually, this is if ever baka siguro ang pagkakaintindi ko dito is membership. Pero kung if sa membership, just fill out the form mamaya, no. Just fill out the form given to you yung sa link, no, ng Google Forms. Fill out nyo lang yon, and once na fill out nyo yon, member ka na actually, and i-onboard ka na lang namin here in GDSC PLM. Pero if ever natanong mo is volunteer or yung magda-direct work din kasama kami, ibang usapan yun, no. We will be conducting interviews for volunteers, no. This interviews is purpose para makilala namin kayo and yung workflow nyo, and before accepting yun, no. And yun. And syempre ma-experience nyo din how to be interviewed from such organizations, no. So sana nasagot ko yan. So may gusto bang sumagot or I'll be answering this one ulit? So I guess, So sige, na lang, ako muna yung mag-explain, then siguro mag-follow up na lang yung other executive words, no. For this one, paano po nagkakaroon ng interaction mga member ng club? Actually, sasagutin ko siya from my own experience. Actually, hindi lang member ng club or member ng organization yung makaka-interact mo, to be honest. Here in GDSC, we promote career development. And one part of career development is the networking part, wherein you have time or space para makipag-usap sa mga tao talaga. Paano ka makipag-usap, no, or ano yung platform mo, no? So as we said earlier, you will have a full access to Discord server of GDSC PLM, no? And with that, kasama doon, pwede tayo magkaroon ng networking night kung saan magkakaroon tayo ng public stages and pwede kang mag-talk or makipagkilala doon, no? And syempre hindi ko pa kayang sabihin yung plans namin, pero we will be having a virtual platform wherein pwede kayong pumasok, though limited siya for 50 persons, pero from that you can virtually enter a room kung saan pwede kayong mag-interact. Siguro antayin niyo na lang siya, and also magbibigay kami ng glimpse kung ano yung sinasabi kong platform na yon. And also don't worry, here in GDSC din pala, we will connect you to other chapters, no. You can ask my friends kung paano ko sila na-connect sa ibang chapters such as GDSC Loyola, GDSC AMACC Caloocan, and other GDSC chapters na naging partner namin last year, no. So sobrang daming opportunities. It is on you na lang kung i-grab mo pa yung opportunity or you will just let it slip away from your grasp, no. So maraming opportunities. Ganito talaga kasi yan, maraming opportunities, pero nasa iyo yun kung kukunin mo ba siya or magbubulag-bulagan ka. Ayun, yun yung sagot ko, no. So sa iba ba, may kayo? May idadagdag sa experience niya?
Hindi naman siya experience. Like, ayun, adagdag ko lang. Siguro, ayun nga, since magkakaroon ka kami ng, aside from like mga conversations or interaction na through mga Discord, siguro magandang thing din is yung mga study jams and workshops because of course we are like-minded people na yun nga gusto natin magkaroon ng impact sa society and using different technologies, 'di ba? So ayun, through the study jams and workshops we can work together and yun siguro doon pwede rin magkaroon ng interaction and addition. Thank you.
Ayan. Siguro yun na lang ang last ko masasabi, see you sa study jams. And I'm excited to know more. And also sa membership onboarding. Iba ang membership onboarding sa GDSC PLM. You'll know it soon after this week. So see you in our onboarding. So may tutorial po ba kayo if ever? So siguro pwede kong maipasa to sa iba. So unmute na lang kayo if ever. Kung
Ayan.
gusto niya sagutin.
If yung tanong is hindi sasagutin ko na lang. If yung tanong is about sa mga Google technologies or whatsoever, meron kasing website si Google. Medyo nakalimutan ko lang. Meron yung mga code labs, mga pathways or courses na pwede nyong i-access and free siya. So pwede kayo doon mag-aral at your own pace. Yun. Yung website is nakalimutan ko yung website mismo.
Siguro i-add ko na lang, no. Actually yung sinasabi ni Mer is called Code Labs, no, or you can access it through sa Google Developers website, no. And additional to that, we also have quick labs for technical lessons. So if ever, try nyo lang i-search yung Google, Code Labs and Quick Labs na develop by Google. So ayan. May dadagdag pa ba dito?
Wala na ako.
I think okay. Siguro ito is kumikita po ba kayo sa club na iyan? Siguro ipapasa ko to kay Dana, our Chief Finance Officer.
Feel ko kumikita pero hindi ng pera. Wow. Kumikita. I mean, syempre, as or lahat naman ng organization, like, hindi naman tayo pumapasok ng organization para mag-profit. Like, ang ginagawa lang natin dito para makapag-raise tayo ng funds, maghahanap tayo ng sponsorships and partnerships. Ganun. So, di tayo magpa-profit in terms of money, pero we can gain experiences and we can upgrade ourselves.
Yeah.
To learn a lot of things, not money.
Ayun, no. Yeah, true naman yung sinabi ni Dan. Actually, if ever nabasa nyo kanina, Google Developer Student Clubs, and any chapter, no, is a non-profit organization. So, we technically don't profit. If ever na mag-collect kami ng funds, such as voluntary dues, membership dues, it's just for the sole purpose of organization funds to, syempre, create events, no? Syempre, ang paggawa ng event does need some funds and financial requirement. May mga financial requirements sa pag-create ng events. Pero overall, hindi kami pwedeng kumita talaga. And syempre, kikita tayo in terms ng friendship, experience, opportunities. And yun. Kikita tayo kapag nakakuha na kayo ng opportunities like internship. And ayun, share ko lang, may dalawa kaming core team na internship na sa international company. So, might as well kayo in the future magkaroon na rin kayo ng internship. So, yeah. If in regards to Kotlin, Firebase, Flutter, etc., will there be any discussion or orientation kung paano sila ma-utilize? So, eto konting spoiler with regards of this sa Kotlin, Firebase, and Flutter, no. If ever na nakita nyo kanina yung event natin or yung other events na touching yourself to new heights, it is all yung magiging unang session doon is Firebase and Flutter. So you will have some you will have space to learn more on Firebase and Flutter. And Kotlin kasi is meron din tayong mga national events na led by different chapters and kasama si Kotlin and Android doon so Android development siya. So yeah, magkakaroon ng discussion and orientation, and expect nyo lahat ng Google technologies or kahit hindi lahat, most of them will be discussed throughout the whole academic year. So watch out na lang sa mga events talaga, and also follow us on our social media accounts to be updated. Ito isa ko na magsasagot, or kasi ako na magsasagot, no. May regular schedule po ba for study jam? Yes and no, I think. Ayun, yes, kasi supposed to be, gusto namin sana ito maging monthly, pero no, because alam naman namin na meron tayong academic requirements din, and si study jam kasi requires the presence of the members, no? So, syempre magkukuha kami ng time ninyo. So, as much as possible, we will conduct it based on your time, no? And magiging flexible naman yung schedules with that. Para hindi siya yung konti lang yung matututo. We are achieving efficient learning style here, no? So, ayun. Medyo overwhelming po for someone na walang knowledge sa dev. Saan po pwede mag-start kapag gusto talaga matuto? So, actually, hindi pa rin ako magaling sa development, no? Pero I guess I can pass it to another executive board, no? Ayun. Yeah. Unmute na lang kaya.
Regarding to that, you can start at sa YouTube videos, and kapag if ever you will try to search for tutorials, unang-unang lalabas dyan yung mga websites like W3 Schools, Free Code Camp, Tutorials Point, doon pwede kang magsimula. And kapag nag-aaral ka ng programming or any framework or dev tools, start from the basic. Palakasin mo yung fundamental knowledge and skills mo sa tech na pinag-aaralan mo, and kapag napalakas mo yung foundation ng basic skills mo, madali mo na lang matututunan yung advanced levels ng topics sa mga tools or programming languages na gusto mong pag-aralan. So, ayun na siguro.
Yeah. Ayun. So, yeah. Ken has a big blow up for last year, from coding HTML to being a full stack developer, I guess, in progress. So, pakinggan nyo si Ken. Pero, for me, na-experience ko lang din, overwhelming siya, no? Pero siguro, sa lahat na nagtatanong sa akin, saan mag-i-start, no? Mag-i-start kayo muna by contemplating on what you want. Kunyari sa akin, hindi ako nagpo-program pa, pero I want to create a change in data protection and data flow here in PLM, no? So, I decided to jump to the path of data science and data analytics, no? So, it will start talaga yung sabi ko nga sa inyo, here in GDSC PLM, hindi nauuna yung technology, community and solutions yung nauuna. So, same lang din siya sa inyo na unahin nyo muna kung ano yung gusto nyo. Unahin nyo, isipin nyo, ano nga ba yung gusto ko? Or kung related siya sa course, sabihin natin gusto nyo gumawa ng bridge, no? So, pwede kayong mag-start into hindi literal na development, pero gagawa kayo ng mga models na through UX and UI's user experience design, ganon. Marami kasing maraming field for technology, pero hindi ka makakapili kung wala kang designated path, no? So, yeah, thank you for that. So, how many volunteers will you take in each committee? So, for this, as of now, hindi pa namin masasagot siya. Pero kasi, masasagot ko pala siya, no? For creatives, we will be getting at least 5, I think. For communications, 4. For operations, at least 3 to 7. Though yung minimum na binigay nila sa akin is 3. In tech is I guess nakalimutan ko silang tanungan, pero around 5, 1 each, ay 5 to 10, no? So, pero ano siya, no, tentative pa siya based sa ano, performance, no, and syempre based sa interview, no, and we will, ano, no, we will not be choosing based on your backgrounds, no, pero based on your answer kami pipilin kung ano, magiging volunteer ka ba. And also, if ever, baka tanongin nyo, ano yung perks na makukuha natin, no? Or makukuha nyo once na member kayo, volunteer kayo, core team kayo. For core team, we will, yung sa core team kasi is nakuha na ito last year pa. Pero for the core team itself, nabibigyan kami ng ano, no, certificate ni Google. Si Google yung nag-i-issue sa amin ng certificate. Pero for the member and volunteers, we will, the GDSC PLM will issue a certificate na may credentials, no, para sa inyo to ano, verify and certify you as a members for GDSC PLM 2021 to 2022. So is it really okay to join if we don't have any basics knowledge about programming or anything, any tech related? Will you help us if ever? May gusto bang sumagot neto?
Hello?
Galing kay si.
So sabi nga ni Neil kanina, hindi naman for tech people ang GDSC PLM. So if you want to learn programming or any technological tools, dapat passionate ka and willing kang matuto. And this will you help us if ever? Of course, we will help you. Yun naman talaga ang goal ng GTSC PLM, na tulungan yung mga passionate students na matuto about sa tech or programming. Basta tulungan mo rin yung sarili mo na maging disiplinado ka sa ano. Kasi dagdag ko lang, sa mga nagsisimulang matuto mag-tech, ng tech, isa sa problema nila is yung hype na nagsa-start pa lang silang matuto, parang gusto nila lang kunwari gumawa ng big applications without knowing the basics. So lagi kong sinasabi na know the basics and never get tired of it. So that's the key to learn programming or any technological tools. So yun lang.
Ayun. So may dadagdag ata si Pa or something. Sino yung sasalita kanina?
Ako.
Okay.
Dagdag ko lang. Na-mention namin kanina is pwede mag-apply yung mga non-tech courses na galing sa mga non-tech na college sa Pamantasan, Lungsod ng Maynila. So, yun lang.
Yeah. So, ayun. Yes, and also, here in GDSC PLM, we doesn't prioritize, nagpa-priority pa rin kami ng technology, pero we prioritize yung mga engaged talaga to create solutions, no? So, you are welcome and more than welcome, no? So, ayun. Pero, ano yun, no? Or kahit kung kunyari ayaw mo talaga maging member something or nagdududa ka talaga or imposter syndrome, I think, you can still join the events, no? Since hindi naman ito limited sa mga, mga students na ayaw sa mga members. Pero may mga certain events na limited lang talaga, such as study jams, yung peer-to-peer learning, limited lang talaga yun sa mga members. Pero aside from dun sa 4 na event, lahat is open siya, no? Kahit hindi ka member. So, yun. You will have ample amount of time to think if gusto mo bang maging part of a bigger community. So, ayan. Next step pagtapos ng registration. Next step is maghintay for email. And after maghintay ng email, membership onboarding. After ng membership onboarding, doon na magsisimula yung fun. Kung saan matututo kayo, mag-i-start kayong mag-build ng career nyo, and might as well maging isang leader din, katulad namin. Thank you for this. Actually, this is my first time to speak publicly, no? And my first, if ever napapansin nyo, I'm not fluent with English, so bear with me. And thank you for this, no? And pwede po ba sumali kahit zero knowledge? So, kanina pa naman nasasagot ito, pwedeng sumali, wag ka matatakot. Wala naman dito judger, no? Hindi namin kayo i-judge sa knowledge ninyo. So, can we join the Discord na po kahit we're not officially accepted as members yet? With this, yes, pwede na kayong no? And also, if ever, the last DSC PLM has its own, no? Parang meron ng mga access yung mga members namin dati, no? But now, we will be resetting the database, no? And if ever may magtanong kung yung mga dating members ba is maghihintay na lang ng membership renewal, we are saying it now na mag-apply ulit kayo as a member, no? So, pero siguro we will be issuing the certificates as a na member kayo dati, baka mid-year na, dahil nga hindi pa nagpa-process pa kami ng mga documents. Pero yun, to all of the PLM students, kahit na member ka pa dati, please fill up the form and apply as a new member. So, ayan. You can join the Discord, no? And we will be, bubuhayin namin yung Discord once na naging maayos na mga bagay-bagay. Ox lang ba sumali kahit graduating student na this year? Yes, okay po yun, no? So, actually, merong magandang dulot ang DSC PLM for graduating students kasi nga we are focusing on your career development. So, here in GDSC PLM, you can expand your network and might as well you can create your own opportunities and develop your careers na. So, nagmamadali na po kami kasi we are past 5 na, no? So, we will be answering all of the questions na lang. Ano yung mga volunteers po yung tinutukoy? Volunteers is actually a junior officer, if ever na naririnig nyo yun, or ambassadors. Volunteers, hindi sila technically officers, no? Pero, members, oh my God, ang dami sumasali sa Discord. Pero yeah, yung mga volunteers is para silang members sila, pero they will have a chance to work with the core team itself, no? And syempre, yung advantage nila is mas marami silang makukuhang experience. Mas marami silang makukuhang experience sa pag-work with the core team. Kasi nga, kunyari, naging volunteer kayo under kay Mer. Actually, si Mer is a great UI UX designer, no? So, malalaman nyo kung paano yung gumamit ng Figma, collaborative design, and also, kunyari, nag-work kayo with the operations, malalaman nyo naman kung paano gumamit ng Notion and how operations work, no, here in GDSC PLM. So, yeah, with that. Required po bang magandang, with this, siguro gusto kong, tawagin si Ken and describe your current setup for this, for development.
Okay, so, hindi siya required, but it's an advantage, okay? So, kung hindi talaga maganda yung specs ng laptop or desktop mo, pwede kang magsimula or if ever na gusto mo mag-aral ng programming language or mag-develop ng apps. You can start sa C language and then, kasi for me, C language is the best language to learn the fundamentals of programming in any language. So, kasi pare-pareho lang naman yung almost yung math syntax and the process ng pagpo-program sa iba't ibang language. And if you want to develop applications, I suggest that na magsimula ka sa web development because unlike sa mobile app development, it requires how you call this mobile simulator like Android Studio ganon, that it requires talaga na mataas yung specs ng laptop or desktop mo. But unlike sa web development, you can start at HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and pwede kang mag-code kahit sa Notepad lang or kahit anong code editor na hindi kumakain masyado ng RAM or ng CPU mo. So, ayun lang siguro.
So, thank you for that. And gusto ko lang i-up tong comment ni Andre Villanueva, our web dev lead, no? So if ever na naghahanap kayo ng ng mga resources, no, you can go to Pre-Code Camp, wherein libre lahat ng courses doon. Then next is the Odin Project, kung saan libre, hindi ko pa siya alam, pero yeah, Odin Project, Web Dev Simplified YT videos are a great start, no. So yeah, we support free courses and free learning as well. So yeah, and you can also go to other massive open online courses such as Coursera, Coursbank, Udemy, edX. Meron silang audit courses kung saan, syempre, maaaral nyo siya without the certificate nga lang. And if ever nahabol may certificate, you will pay. Pero syempre, yung learning is hindi mo babayaran yon kasi learning is a free tool, is a free thing dapat sa atin. So, ayun. So, may reg ba yung member na, mag-reg ba yung member na? Yeah, as I said earlier, oh my God, ang ingay naman. Pero as I said earlier, yeah, magre-register yung member na dati pa. Since we are fixing our current directories din. Ito is siguro nasagot na ni Ken to. Siguro Ken, sige, you answer it ulit.
If you're in PLM, ang gagamitin yung language is either C or C++, and then sa second semester, you might use Java. So sabi ko nga kanina, for me, C is the best language to learn fundamentals of programming and the functional programming. So that's for advanced level naman. And Java is one of the best language to learn object-oriented programming. So, pero if napagsimula ka naman sa ibang language like JavaScript, Python, madaliin mo lang din magigets yung dalawang language na yun. So, ayun.
So, yan. So, ayan na. So, for PLM, though most probably ang starting language talaga ng lahat ng first year in the universities is either R, Python, C or C++, Java, or the web dev trio, the HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. No? So, doon magre-revolve siya, and yung mga other high-end or high-level programming languages, yeah, doon na ay sa other years na siya. Saan po makikita Discord server niya? Nakatag na po, minessage na po siya through the YouTube and Facebook. Paano po magpa-member ulit? So, you scan the code, and also we will be posting the code and the link for membership registration. Live po ba to? Hello po, pa-shoutout po. Yes, live ito. And syempre, gusto ko na rin i-shoutout yung kanina po nagpapa-shoutout, si Kuya Miguel, si Amir, and yeah. Ayan. Then, gusto ko lang sabihin yung sinabi ni Kuya Miguel Mendoza, there is no price that could replace friendship. Yes. Sobrang true. So, ayun. Tapusin na lang natin to. Paano po maging isa sa inyo? Maging katulad nyo po. Just follow your, sabi nga ni Naruto, di ba? This is my, ninja way, no? So, dito naman, ako siguro sabihin ko, this is my potato way. Patatas ako, pero hindi ko hinahayaan yung pagiging patatas ko para i-stop ako sa tracks ko. So, hanggang may passion ako, sabi nga nila, one word to learn is grit. So, kayo na bahala mag-search ko ano yung GRIT, grit. No? So, pero yon yung mapapayo ko sa inyo. Para maging katulad ka namin, have passion, and wag ka matakot na mag-step up or mag-step forward. And also, have grit, and syempre, magkaroon ka ng vision sa sarili mo. Ano pong hinahanap niyo sa volunteers? Do we have to be well-versed sa UN goals? Yung UN goals actually is a additional or something na kayo bahala kung gusto niyo siyang aralin or something. I mean, hindi kayo bahala, pero kasi sobrang ganda niyang basahin and alamin. Kasi yung goal talaga ng SDG is to create sustainable and parang live mas okay na environment for us to live in, no? So, kayo bahala doon. And anong hinahanap namin sa volunteers? We will be posting requirements later once na pinost namin yung announcement for volunteers. So, watch out na lang sa updates. So, Kuya Neil, surprise po ng speech niyo. Great job. Thank you. Thank you with that. And yeah, there's more to improve naman talaga, sabi nga nila. Anong meron sa onboarding? Sorry, I have anxiety po. Wanna know in advance what will happen. Google Way. If ever na hindi niya alam kung ano ang Google Way or paano ino-onboard ang mga Googlers, actually in Google or sabihin natin Google company, no? Pero syempre sa GDSC and other affiliated na names, kadalasan once na nag-onboard kami is hindi siya yung explain namin kung ano yung organization. Explain namin kung ano yung organization and something like in possession then. Pero in onboarding we want to interact agad as much as possible, no? So we will be playing team building games, no? Such as if ever meron tayong mga team building agad, kunyari i-breakout room namin kayo to learn to interact with other members and to talk with them. And minsan marami kaming nakahandang activities for membership onboarding. So watch out. More likely it's all about team building activities which you will find it fun. And syempre yun sa mga naka-work ko siguro, alam na nila yung iba't ibang klaseng team building activities na inintroduce ko sa different council and organizations na pinuntahan ko. Ako na yung nagsasagot para we will be ending the program at exactly 5:25, so we will just answer all of the questions. Okay lang po ba gamitin ang cellphone for programming? Sino sasagot? Kasi hindi pa
You can, but it's very inconvenient. Pwede ka mag-program ng fundamentals ng C. You can use di ko na alam exactly yung app, but C-Droid app yata yun. You can program or you can learn fundamentals of programming using just your phone, but if you want to build an app using your phone, I think I don't recommend it.
Pero yun, so, actually, so thank you for that, Ken. No? Pero actually, merong mga developers na they challenge their yung mga sarili nila to develop a fully functioning web app in just a cellphone, no? So yung boundary or yung limits is nasa iyo kung pwede mo yung gawing challenge sa'yo na after this year makapag-develop ako ng web app using cellphone. So like such thing na mga vision natin or challenges, minsan hindi natin alam kung saan tayo dadalhin nun. Okay na wala yan. Dadalhin nun, no? So, create a, unique challenges na kala mo hindi mo magagawa pero at the end is magagawa mo. So, next is po magandang compiler sa laptop. Safe din po ba yung mga dinadownload sa internet? So, Ken or other. Puro tech na rin kasi. So,
if you're going to download libraries from the net, yes, it's safe. For me, ang mga dinadownload ko na libraries is libraries for JavaScript kasi yun ang ginagamit ko sa development. So there's a website called npmjs.com. So doon pwede ka mag-download ang libraries, and sa Python naman, I think Neil knows that. So yun.
Yeah, actually isa lang masasabi ko dito. If decent naman yung setup nyo for laptops or computers, siguro you try to explore VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Pero just a reminder na medyo hindi siya ganun kadaling i-setup. Pero once na you get the grasp of it, hindi mo na malalaman na 3 hours ka na nagsiset-up nung compiler pa lang at hindi ka na nakapag-code. Yeah. So, ayun na. Thank you for that. Pero just check lang palagi yung credentials ng pupuntahan nyo sa internet para maging safe kayo palagi. And syempre, check nyo yung terms and agreement and yung data privacy policy nila. Dahil nga, kahit sabihin nilang most of the data privacy policy and terms and agreement covers up 10 to 42 minutes of your time, still isang mahalagang document yon. Kasi minsan meron naglalagay doon na sorry for that term, no, they will sell your soul to the devil, no. Pero nag-agree ka kasi tinatamad kang basahin, no. So be aware lang yung best ano pa rin, best way to keep you safe in the internet is just by reading things. Kasi kung magmamadali ka, you'll be unsafe and might as well you'll be hacked or compromise yung security niya. So, ang wholesome na atmosphere ng org niyo, we're excited to join na. To be honest, hindi lang sila nakapagsalita kasi nagmamadali na talaga ako. Pero, in real life, we practice safe, open communication and something like that. And hindi lang sa org namin, no, gusto kong i-promote si Google Developer Student Clubs PLM sa sa inyo din kasi we are hindi lang kami chapter dito sa Pilipinas pero we have 30 plus chapters, no. So once na nandito kayo sa org namin, marami kayo makikilala. And kunyari ako is I have friends na from Ateneo, Cebu, Mindanao, Davao, and something. So shoutout sa mga GDSC leads. Thank you for supporting our event. So, is it okay mag-fill out ng volunteer? With this, no, you can, hindi ka pwede maging volunteer once hindi ka member, no? Pero, hindi namin siya ipopost. Yung volunteer application is hindi lang namin ipopost for the members, na ipopost namin siya publicly. Pero, if ever na hindi ka pa member, you are required to register as a member mo first, no? Before you will be, contacted, you will be message to join us in interviews, no. So need mo muna maging member to be a volunteer. Bakit dumadami? Dito din po, wait lang. Ito, pwede po ba kayo mag-recommend ng mga YouTube channels? Ito, Ken.
So, pwede rin sumagot iba, but I recommend first and foremost Free Code Camp. Kasi iba't ibang organization kasi sila doon. So, nagko-collaborate sila to teach individuals about coding and other tech tools. Next is Code with Mosh. Yan, Traversy Media, The New Boston, Icebreaker. For Java developers, merong Java Code Junkie, and meron ding Code Beauty for C++. But kapag magse-search kayo kunwari ng mga YouTube channels na nagtuturo about programming, tip ko lang is wag kayong magpa-bait sa mga content creators na programmers na sasabihin na in just 6 months magkakatrabaho ka kapag tinake mo tong course na to, yung mga ganun. Kasi learning programming is a really hard path. So hindi mo siya kapag nakarinig kayo ng isang ganung salita sa isang content creator na gumagawa ng tutorials about programming, magdalawang isip na kayo. But if pwede nyo pa rin panoorin yung mga tutorials nila, but it won't teach you the basics. Kapag i-take mo yung mga tutorials nila, dapat may maalam ka na sa mga concepts, sa mga advanced na topics about sa technology na ituturo nila. So, ayun. Yung ni-recommend ko mga channels, sila, ma-passionate talaga sila sa pagtuturo. Meron na silang mga experiences, 10 plus years of experiences sa IT and software development. So, yeah. So, yun lang.
Ayun. So, yung iba wala. Siguro we will be creating a kit na lang, no, kung saan QR code siya, then we will be putting all of the channels na lahat is yun yung ginagamit namin for learning para to onboard you din, para meron kayong meron, kung may time kayo mapanood yun na sila. Pero personally for me, no, I'm following a mathematics professor, Eddie Wu, kung saan though hindi siya programming, pero kasi essentially programming is mathematics, no. So minsan ako din is nanonood sa kay Eddie Wu, and syempre sa other pa rin YouTubers. Pero yan, we will be creating na lang ng kit para kayo rin is para ma-scan nyo rin and makakuha kayo ng suggestions. Ito is I'll be answering this in regards in regards of ICPEP, no. Dito po ba yung robotics? Actually, we do hold some robotics, no, part or some events for gantong mga topics, no? Pero most means hindi ganun karami. Pero siguro I would like to recommend if CPE ka or computer engineering ka, I think ICPEP or the Institute of Computer Engineering. Computer engineering students chapter basta yun, ICPEP, SE, sila yung more on programming, robotics. Pag nakasali po sa onboarding, guaranteed member na po ng org. What if hindi naka-attend? Actually, once na nag-fill up kayo ng form, is guaranteed member na kayo ng org. So, once na nandun na pangalan nyo, member na kayo ng org. Yung membership onboarding lang is to connect you with other members, no? And syempre, to build meaningful connections. And sabi ko nga, community tayo. What's community if there is no connection? Yun yung palagi nating priority. Next is, drop po yung volunteer application link. As I said, ipopost namin siya after a week. So, wait na lang. Siguro drop na namin Facebook namin, no? And Instagram for updates. Thank you for that. And last but not the least, kapag po ba same question siya, no? So again, once na nag-fill up kayo ng form, member na kayo. And ang onboarding naman is to introduce you and connect you with others. So yeah, thank you for that. And wait, tingnan natin if merong mga sa comment section para na natin. Maybe stop share. So for the comment section, ayun. Wala naman na rin for the comment section. Yeah. So again, we are siguro ito na yung end of the event. So again, we are the executive board or the team behind the DSC PLM. And me, I'm Neil Christian Riego, your GDSC PLM lead. And again, thank you for listening to us and thank you for giving your time to hear us. And thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank